Screens. Esquivel to Garcia. Off the deflection. Los Fresnos comes back and wins. Now Santa Maria will put up a three. Bang! Santa Maria.
There's Warner. Here comes a headed jam. Counted for two. The field. Adios! And the Falcons win on a walk-off. And it's saved. What a game.
Is gone!
Lob for Perez, that's my play, off the backboard, counting, and a win! And a win! Brian Perez wins the game for the Santa Rosa Warriors, and they go nuts, and why not?
Test, mic test 1 2, mic test 1 2, mic test 1 2, mic test 1 2, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Sinton High School. I'm Mark Molina, and we are coming to you for the Sinton Varsity Tournament. We're going to be doing pool play, pool number 1. That's where we'll be here all week. Well, today, tomorrow, we'll be here for pool number 4, I believe. There's 2 pools split, and today you'll get Robstown, Sinton, Corpus Christi, Carroll, and Orange Grove. In pool number 1. So we're going to get started here with Sinton and Robstown, and outside attack for the kill by Layla Thomas to put Sinton on top. 1-0 here to get things going. So we're down to 1 crew today, and it'll just be myself bringing you the action, and probably throughout the weekend. But this court will feature the gold division, or the main bracket. As Sinton picks up another point here, and Lady Pirates getting off to a really strong start here in set number 1. The main bracket will be here, so we'll bring you all that action on Saturday morning. At least the top games. And here's a outside hit to the far right corner, and Robstown getting on the board. And on to serve for Robstown. Robstown picking up another point. It's now 3-2. And still on the serve, this is number 5, Mia Mesa, for the Lady Pickers. And here's a setup on the outside for Thomas. Here's a set on the, that's Macy Hill on the attack, and Robstown ties it up. So after a 3-0 start here by Sinton, the Lady Pickers tie things up. Now it's all 3-all. And Mesa on the serve once again for Robstown, and she puts it in play. Serve receive. Now one sent over there by Talia Best. Here's a setup on the outside. That was Mona Hernandez on the outside, picking up the kill, and 4 straight points for Robstown. Here's a set in the center net. And that's Alanis Gonzalez who sends it out of play. And on the serve, this is Sydney Mutchler with the ace to give Sinton the lead. Muckler on the serve, received here by Robstown and played, and that one just barely skipped over the net. Here's a setup on the outside, and that's the libero, Medina, who plays it for Robstown. Here's a setup on the outside, and Medina's there again, and there's a whistle. Muckler going to serve once again for Sinton. Here's a setup in the center net. And this one goes out of play off Lindsay Puente. And that's Gonzalez picking up the point for Robstown to even things up at 5. And on the serve for the Lady Pickers is going to be Mona Hernandez. And nice play on the center net there defensively from Gonzalez. And another nice play there at the net. A couple of, that's gonna be Gonzalez there finally, and getting a block that was Ninfa Ramos to the left outside part of the net, and Robstown takes a 6-5 lead, but gives it right back as this serve goes right into the net. Here's a set up to Gonzalez. And they try to set it for Macy Hill, but that one goes out of play. And this one, a soft touch there by Adam Galvan. She sends it over the net, but that one falls out of play, and it's an 8-6 lead. There's a set, center net, kept alive by Robstown, and Robstown comes up with the return. Nice play on the back row. Diving, that's Muckler. And here's a setup in the center net. Set it up nicely there for Annalise Villarreal. And Robstown with a 9-6 lead, forcing a timeout on the Sinton side. So while the Lady Pirates talk about it, we'll take a quick break. Keep it here. This is Real Sports Live.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Coming out of that timeout, Sinton with an outside attack from the right going across court. Gets it to fall, and the Lady Pirates come out of that timeout with a point. They trail by 2, and here's a serve from Kaylin Serrano. Played over here by Robstown. And that one sent into the net by Ninfa Ramos, and back-to-back points for Sinton, make it a 9-8 game. Nice back and forth there. Hill on the net playing it well, and that one goes up, hits the top of the gym ceiling there in the rafters and comes just straight down, and it's a 9-9 game. Here's Sedano on the serve. That one played on the back row and return. And here's Hill on the outside, and Hill a little bit too hard. Sends it cross court and out of play. Gives the point up to Robstown as Lady Pickers up 10-9. And here's Serena Paredes on the serve for Robstown. And there's Hill. Goes cross court once again, and this time from the opposite end, and sent out of play. Robstown now leads 11-9. Paredes with the serve. Kept alive, sent back over. A little bit of confusion. Two courts simultaneously. Fly Bluff and Bishop on the other end. Right now, playing its pool game. And there's approach at the net from Sinton, but it falls away of Robstown, and Robstown back up by 3 once again. As Paredes heads to the line. Paredes plays it on the back row. They set it up here for Ramos. Nice play there. Coming up to make the save is Hill. Here's a setup in the center net. And that was Anneli Villarreal sending it into the net, and point goes over to Sinton, and now on to serve for the Lady Pirates is number 8, Macy Hill. Hill lays down an ace. And back-to-back points for Sinton. It's a back-and-forth game. Here we go. Hill sends it over. Here's a setup on the outside. Nice play there from the libero, McCain. There's an attack on the outside. And the point going to go over to Robstown. And Robstown now leads 13-11. Rotating over, trying to make the play there at the net. That's Mona Hernandez, but she sends it into the net, coming up just short, and it's a 1-point game once again. And on the serve for Sinton, it's Layla Moscoro. Just put on the outside, and nice block there by Villarreal for Robstown. And going once again, it's a fall. Nice strong attack from the outside. That's Layla Thomas to tie it up at 13. And Moscoro sends it out of play for Sinton. Robstown leads 14-13. Here's a setup on the outside, and that was Mona Hernandez. After the whistle, able to pick up the point there. It's 14-13, 15-13 rather, for Robstown. Get on the serve. On and Villarreal. Serve received from Sinton, tipped over by Lindsay Puente. Here's the setup for Medina. Medina. Nice attack on that outside for the kill. And Villarreal back to the service line for Robstown. A nice block there up front from Gonzalez. And that one out of play, and Robstown takes a 17-13 lead, and the Lady Pickers forcing another timeout as Sinton wants to talk it over. Lady Pickers rolling here with some momentum. Keep it here. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back.
Hi, I'm Joe with Valencia Heating and Air. Are you worried that your AC might not make it through another brutal summer? Well, I can offer you affordable air conditioning comfort with custom prices that won't break the bank. We service all units across the Coastal Bend, and there's no additional weekend or after-hour fees. We treat our customers the way we would want to be treated, especially when it comes to costly repairs. So if you need service, repairs, or replacement, call Joe to keep you cool. Valencia Heating and Air.
Come on down to Staple Street Meat Market with the best selection of quality meats, beef ribs, Angus beef fajitas, and Staple Street brand sausage, featuring our new authentic family recipe for pony spices. Check out our weekly specials. Your one-stop shop for everything you need for your next barbecue: ice, charcoal, wood, and adult beverages. We are your local football headquarters. Look for our new location coming early 2022 at 7418 South Staple Street. We're a proud advertising partner with Real Sports Live and the Coastal Bend and RGV, and supporting all our local sports and athletes. Staple Street Meat Market.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Robstown comes out of that timeout. They lead 18-13 now after getting a quick point. 5-point advantage now, the largest. And after that serve, not going to be able to be returned. Make it a 6-point game, and that's the largest of the lead here for Robstown. And the Lady Pickers starting to gain some pretty good distance here. It's looking like an uphill climb here for Sinton towards the end of this set. And this one on the outside by Mona Hernandez, sent over and way past the end line and out of play. Now on the serve, it's Lindsay Puente for Sinton. Next play, center net. To Leah Bess. And Robstown cuts it down to Sinton cuts it down to 4. Back-to-back points for the Lady Pirates. And here's Puente on the serve once again for the Lady Pirates. This one sent over, popped up. And Robstown gives up 3 straight points in the lead. It was 6 a moment ago, cut in half. Puente on the serve, played on the back row. This one saved and comes our way. That was Amanda Lopez. And after that 4-point surge from Sinton, Robstown wants to talk about it. We'll take a quick break. Sinton all the way back. Keep it here. This is Real Sports Live. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Robstown led by 6 a moment ago. Then Sinton comes out with 4 straight points, picks up another one right here. So now 5 straight for the Lady Pirates. Is Lindsay Puente on the serve. This one returned. Puente sets it up on the outs for the back line for Hill, and there's a whistle, but not on this court, I don't believe. And a nice save attempt here as Hill tries to go low for it, but Robstown gonna pick up the point. They now lead again by 2. It was 16-13 a moment ago. And here's an ace put down for Robstown. That's number 5, Mia Mesa. Mesa, after the ace, back to the service line. This one received. Here's set up for Thomas. Thomas sends it cross court and out of play. And now 3 straight points. It's been a game of runs here for Sinton and Robstown, and now Robstown up by 4. This one, nice play, return, nice play by Bess at the net, and Sinton gets the point back after Alanis Gonzalez tries to return the ball and sends it into the net. And here to serve, it's Sydney Muckler. Here's the setup. And nice job there by Hill, being able to track it down and make a play. And coming back the other way, that's Ava Mata. And a good rally going on here by the 2. Here's Hill from the outside. Hill able to pick up the point there. Goes out of play. And off a Robstown player. And it's a 22-20 game here in set 1. And that one by Serena Paredes, mistimed. And Sinton within 1 once again, and now Robstown wants to talk about it. As Sinton on an 8-3 surge. It was 19-13 at one point. And we took a timeout, and Sinton able to storm all the way back. Robstown answered with a couple of points of his own, but now Sinton back in it. It's 22-21 here late in the set. So Lady Pirates have played from behind, and they've answered the bell, played well. Let's see what Coach Jennifer Martinez for Robstown and Michael Trujillo for Sinton instill in their squads as they come out here for the conclusion of this set as we're coming down the line here. Here's Muckler for Sinton on to serve. And here's a setup for Robstown's Paredes in the corner, and she sends it out of play, and it's now tied at 22. And here's Muckler on the serve. Gonzalez sends it over, and coming up to try to make the play is Muckler, but she cannot. And Robstown now in front, 23-22. Lady Pickers trying to close this out. On the serve, Monet Hernandez. A nice play there. Macy Hill ties it up. We're all square at 23. Going low for it there was Villarreal. Nice play there from Ramos, but played on the back row from Sinton. And that's Macy Hill getting it to fall. And she plays it on the outside. It feels like Robstown was expecting the ball to go across court. Instead, she sends it straight on and gets it to fall fair. So here's Lila McCain on the serve for Sinton. Let's see if Sinton can finish off the comeback. And Hill sends it into the net and Robstown ties it up. And Sinton takes the advantage. Alanis Gonzalez sends that serve into the net. Sinton point away, but this one going to go out of play, and back and forth we go as Robstown scores the point, and now we're all squared. And here's Serena Paredes. A nice play there. Macy Hill, and the advantage back to Robstown. And this rally continues. They set up on the outside and hitting the net and out of play. And Sinton comes back and takes the victory here in set one. They win 27-25. After trailing 19-13, they pull a comeback here. Outscoring Robstown 14-6 down the stretch of this set. So Sinton takes set one. They strike first. We'll set up for set number two. Keep it here. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back.
Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
There is a feeling you get when you walk onto a campus.
A sense of love, compassion, and dedication.
An environment that inspires each of our HCISD family members
to do their best and to be their best.
We ground our education on strong character, and together, we will always persist towards the future.
We are a district of choice.
A district of innovation.
And a district of excellence.
We are HCISD.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 27-25, Sinton takes set number 1 over Robstown. And Robstown led that set 19-13, and Sinton comes roaring back and takes the victory. And we're going to get going here. In set number 2 with Mia Mesa on the serve. And this one sent out of play by Alanis Gonzalez. And here's Lindsay Puente. Here's a setup for Thomas, and that skips over the net, but played nicely on the front row for Robstown. And that one comes up just short, falls in front of Gonzalez there, and Sinton starts with a 2-0 lead. And nice play there, Layla Thomas. Able to sneak it down there from that outside, right about the center net, within the front row of the Robstown Lady Pickers. And it's Lindsay Puente on to serve. Here's the outside hit, nicely put down for Robstown to get on the board. Nice strong attack there on the outside by Serena Paredes. And Robstown on the board. Similar to the way they started the first set, down 3-0, and here they are down 4-1. Here's a setup, Gonzalez. Coming up from the back row, that's Hill. Just set up for Gonzalez in the center net, and she's able to put it down. And that one skips just over the net. And Mona Hernandez comes up with the ace. A nice strong attack coming up from the outside, Ava Mata. It's 5-3 lead for Sinton, and Muckler comes on to serve. Nice play there on the center net by Gonzalez. There's Paredes on the outside. Nice save here from the libero, McCain. And that's Fuente that sends it into the net. And Robstown comes storming back as they tie the game up at 5 after trailing 4-1 to start. Here's Gonzalez in the back row attack. Paredes pops it up high, and that's Annalie Villarreal coming up with the kill there, and Robstown now leads 6-5. They've gone a little run here after starting a small hole. Nice strong play at the net to Leah Bess. Here's McCain. It's set up there for Mata, and that one played by Gonzalez on the back row. Here's Gonzalez on the attack. Sends it out of play. And Sinton back up. They lead 7-6. And Lila McCain, the libero, on to serve. Nice play by Gonzalez. That one returned there by Villarreal. And nice play there. Villarreal, center net, ties things up. Paredes. Serena Paredes on the serve. We're all knotted up here at 7. And what a strong attack there in the center net. Adam Galvan. She goes up with a spike, sends it left and off a Robstown back row player. And kept alive and played there by Gonzalez. Here's the setup on the outside. And that's Macy Hill, the outside hitter. Sends it into the net, and it's 8-all here. And Mia Medina on the serve for Robstown. And Sinton takes the lead right back. Hill on the net there, making herself known defensively. And Hill comes up with the point. It's 10-8 lead. Strong attack there by Thomas, but it's met with resistance from Annalise Villarreal. In on a double block there's Robstown trails here, and an ace to tie the game up from Villarreal, and we're now knotted up at 10. The whistle, point over to Robstown. And nice play there. Everybody expecting a setup coming from Alanis Gonzalez, but instead Gonzalez returns it herself there, and Sinton not ready for it, and Robstown now leads by 2 as Annalise Villarreal serves it up. Here's the return. The ball way out of play there, and trying to run it down. That was number 9, Zoe Hunt. And Hunt into the net ties the game up. Sinton 12, Robstown 12. And more back and forth from these two teams. Sinton takes a 13-12 lead. And on the serve, this is Layla Mascoro. They set it up for Thomas. Thomas a little bit too strong. So a little discussion there on the point, but the point does go over to Sinton as there was some deflection from Robstown. And Mascaro able to come up. And that one sent out of play from Ninfa Ramos. And Mascaro on the serve. This one played on the back row. And Gonzalez sends it over. Nice play there. A couple of times I feel Sinton's been expecting a bump out of her. And a set. And Alanis Gonzalez is able to send it right over and keep the Sinton team on its toes. Instead, catching them on its heels. And here's number 5, Mia Mesa. And there's Thomas. Played. And Gonzalez sends it to the back row. Nice play there. Alanis Gonzalez. And she's had a really strong day up on the net. Thomas sends it over. Here's a setup, but return. Oh, and Gonzalez able to save it there, but it's going to be one attempt too many for Robstown and Sinton. Now leads by 2, 16-14, and we're going to get a timeout on the floor from Robstown. And while the Lady Pickers talk about it, we'll take a quick break. This is Real Sports Live. Keep it here.
Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Coming out of the timeout, Sinton ahead here in set number 2. They also took set number 1. It's a 16-14 lead. And nice play there, center net. For Alanis Gonzalez. And Robstown coming out of that timeout strong. And here's Mona Hernandez on the serve. Here's a setup, and Gonzalez. Nice play at the center net. It's kept alive. Set it up here on the outside. Nice play there on the net for Sinton. That's Talia Bess with the block, picking up the point. And Sinton's up 17-15. with Muckler on the serve. And Gonzalez on the outside attack sends it to the opposite end of the court. And able to pick up the point, and Gonzalez will go to the service line for the Lady Pickers. Now one falls out of play, and Sinton now leads 18-16. And on the serve, the libero, Lila McCain. And this one not going to be returned. As the score now, 19-16. And Sinton really finding its rhythm after making a comeback, being down 6 points in set number 1. They were trailing 19-13 at one point and came back and won that match 27-25. Here's a setup on the outside for Ninfa Ramos, who makes good and picks up the point there. It's a 2-point game, 19-17. After that whistle, Sinton now up by 3, 20-17. And I believe these are 3-set games, best of 3. And this one out of play. Gives the point back, so should Sinton hold on and win this set, they'll win in straight sets over Robstown. But still a lot of volleyball to be played here. This one sent over. Nice play going low. That's Kaylin Serrano. And Gonzalez keeps it alive. And this one popped up and returned. And Gonzalez there once again. She's had a heck of a game. And just nice defense there at the net for Sinton. And we're going to get a timeout on the floor. It's a 3-point game. Robstown wanting to talk about it, and Sinton with a 3-point lead late in set number 2. Keep it here. This is Real Sports Live. We'll be back.
Hi, I'm Joe with Valencia Heating and Air. Are you worried that your AC might not make it through another brutal summer? Well, I can offer you affordable air conditioning comfort with custom prices that won't break the bank. We service all units across the Coastal Bend, and there's no additional weekend or after-hour fees. We treat our customers the way we would want to be treated, especially when it comes to costly repairs. So if you need service, repairs, or replacement, call Joe to keep you cool. Valencia Heating and Air.
Come on down to Staple Street Meat Market with the best selection of quality meats, beef ribs, Angus beef fajitas, and Staple Street brand sausage, featuring our new authentic family recipe for pony spices. Check out our weekly specials. Your one-stop shop for everything you need for your next barbecue: ice, charcoal, wood, and adult beverages. We are your local football headquarters. Look for our new location coming early 2022 at 7418 South Staple Street. We're a proud advertising partner with Real Sports Live and the Coastal Bend and RGV, and supporting all our local sports and athletes. Staple Street Meat Market.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Sinton picks up a point, and there's an ace coming out of that timeout. So 2 straight points coming out of the quick break. And Macy Hill at the service line with their team up by 5 and closing in on a set 2 victory. Let's see if they can hold on here, and that one sent out of play. And I believe this is match point coming up. And Robstown staying alive here, picks up a point. Here's set up and Gonzalez makes a nice play in the center net. Back-to-back points from Robstown. They trail by 5. And they need another 5 straight points to keep this one going. And this one not going to happen. And that's going to be a victory for Sinton. And Sinton defeats Robstown 2-0. And that's going to be the end of this one, ladies and gentlemen. Carroll, Orange Grove coming up next. Keep it here. This is Real Sports Live. We'll set you up for that one.